Hello everyone, my name is Sarada Matsuda. We are Group G of JP1YC class. Our members are Sayana, Natsumi Kunita, Yu Sakabe, and Shiori Yuki from the Department of Pharmaceutical Sciences at the立命館University. The title of our poster is Warning, You Are More Drunk Than You Think. Our group did a project on alcohol. Today, we're going to talk about the alcohol project we did on. Our presentation is divided into 6 parts. First, an introduction and the mechanism of drunkenness. Next, the contents and results of experiment. Finally, discuss and conclusion of this project. I'd like to start by talking about some background of this project. University students have many opportunities to drink. Also, there are dangerous drinking situations among them. Sometimes, alcohol has bad effect on mind, body. The earlier study indicated that university students at high risk for alcoholism have a good image for alcohol, a lack of interest in alcohol education than people at low risk for alcoholism. However, many people have experienced an overabundance of alcohol in their daily drinking, even if they are not at risk for alcoholism. Therefore, we wondered if we weren't paying enough attention to alcohol in our daily over-drinking state as well. Therefore, we analyzed a difference between the appropriate amount of alcohol people predict and the amount of alcohol that affects people's minds and bodies, several the cause of overabundance of alcohol. Then, we provide appropriate drinking method to help university students have an enjoyable drinking life. Please go on to the next section. Next, we will explain the mechanism of drunkenness. When alcohol is transported to the human body, it is broken down in the liver as in this formulation. However, alcohol that can be broken down in the liver is carried throughout the body, including the brain. Alcohol that leaves the brain can cause paralysis in a part of the brain. When the reticular formation is paralyzed, the activity of neocortex is reduced and the person is unable to reason. When the cerebellum is paralyzed, person becomes ataxic. Please go on to the next section.
My name is Shiori Yuki. Next, I will explain the experimental method. By the two methods, we experimented how much the exercise capacity and thinking ability decreased. First, we used an app that measures attention. In this app, we found the randomly placed number from 0 to 36 and measured the time. The second experiment is standing on one foot. We stood with our non-dominant foot and measured the time. We used 40-degree whiskey because it is decided that one drink equal alcoholic drink containing 10 grams of pure alcohol, which is one shot in whiskey. We did these two experiments in 15 minutes and drank a shot of 40-degree whiskey. then did the same experiment 30 minutes later. This was repeated 6 times. The reason we chose 6 times is that 6 glasses of whiskey is a light drunken period. We conducted the experiment with safety. Also, we didn't eat 2 hours before the experiment started. This concludes the explanation of the experimental method. Please go on to the next session.
Hi, I'm Yu Sakabe. Now, I would like to discuss the result and discussion of the experiment. This experiment was conducted on college students in their 20s. There are 4 subjects. Subject A, B, and C are females, and subject D is male. Subject A drank 3 times a week. Subject B drank 5 times a week. Subject C drank once a week. And subject D drank once a month. The subject are asked to predict in advance how long they will be drunk and how much it will affect their test scores. The predicted location are indicated by the black circles. The red circle indicated where there was a significant change in the score of the sense of balance test. Blue circles indicate a significant change in the score of the attentional attribution test. Subject A, B, and D had an earlier than expected impact on their score on the sense of balance test. All 4 subjects did not affect their scores on the attentional attribution test earlier than expected. Next presenter, please.
Look at figure 5. This shows the changes in the mind ability test and physical ability test over time. The mind ability test tended to show a later change than the physical ability test. Based on these results, we thought that it may be cause people to perceive their level of drunkenness more likely than reality. Also, we found that there are risk factors not only for alcoholics but also for everyday drinking. Please go on the next section.
Hi, I'm Natsumi. In this part, I'll talk about this experiment's conclusion. As for the previous part, it was found that there was a time lag between the effects on the physical and the judgment ability. If you get the illusion you will not drink, you might drink more. It is very dangerous because you risk exceeding your limits. Fortunately, more people in this experiment shows that the effects of alcohol come first on the physical. There are individual differences in the constitution of alcohol. Therefore, it is not possible to determine a safe liquor amount. However, if you feel anxious about your physical, for example, can't walk straight and so on, you should stop drinking immediately. For college students, there may be unavoidable drinking parties. So it is important to drink alcohol while thinking about when your judgment ability will decline. And next paragraph is references. Our presentation will end here. Thank you for listening.